We have already seen how the formula of a straight line is derived from the graph, and this is for one case where the x-axis and the y-axis were same. There might be the other lines where it would be making the different ratio of the x and the y. Maybe the y-axis is greater than x or the reverse. So we'll draw the other two kinds of lines where one of the lines will be with a greater angle than the present one, and the other line will be making a lesser angle than this present one. So let's go on to the board and start to draw the lines and derive the formula for that. And let's draw another line with a different angle. So in this we'll consider the points which are made by the exact intersection of the two axes, x-axis and the y-axis. So let's take this point. So for this, the value of x-axis is 9 and that of y-axis is 5. So we can see that for triangle 0, 9 and let's say it is L, the ratio of the perpendicular and the base is perpendicular is 5 and the base is 9. So that would be equal to 5 by 9. So mathematically we can say that the y is equal to 5 by 9 into x. So this is true for all the points lying in this line along 0 and L. So the formula for this line will be equal to y is equal to 5 by 9 x, as it was the previous formula in this case. And if you draw a different line, let's take this point, and at this point the x-axis is 5, so it is 5, 9. So for the triangle 0, 5 and M, the ratio of the perpendicular and the base is equal to y by x, that will be equal to 9 by 5. Y would be equal to 9 by 5 into x. So this would be the formula for the line that we have drawn recently. So we can write here y is equal to 9 upon 5 into x. This is the new formula for the new line that we have drawn. So here it can be seen that as the sloping of the lines change, the formula also changes. So this is the way the formulas are derived for the lines. So here we have seen that the line is specified in terms of the formula that it makes when a specific angle is made between the line and the base. Here we have taken the help of the similar triangles and the right angle triangle. So by the formula only we can guess the ratios of the y coordinate and the x coordinate. For example, if we take this line, then the ratio of the y and the x is 9 by 5. So this 9 by 5 is nothing but the coefficient of the variable x. So that means the coefficient tells us about the steepness of the line or the slope of the line. Here in the second line, it is seen that the formula is y is equal to x. That means the coefficient is 1. So in this case, for the lines, this one and this one, here the coefficient was 9/5, and in this case it is 1. So the line having the coefficient of 9/5 will be steeper than the one with the coefficient 1. So it is very much clear from the coefficient of the variable as to which one would be steeper. And if we again make the comparison between the two lines, this line and this line, for the first one with the orange color, the formula is y is equal to x. The coefficient is 1. And for the other line with the black color, y is equal to 5/9 into x. So since 5/9 is less than 1, line with the coefficient of 5/9 is less steeper than the one, but the coefficient is 1. So as can be seen, this is the angle that it makes, which is less than the angle made by the orange line. We got an idea about how the formula are derived for the lines, and this is about the formula of the lines which pass through the origin. But it is not necessary that all the lines will be passing through the origin. Some lines pass through such a point that it cuts the y-axis at the positive y values, and some lines do pass in such a manner that they cut the y-axis at the negative direction of the y value. So gentlemen, we have seen how the formula are derived for the different lines making the different angles with the x-axis. And this is all for this video. Next we will be deriving the equations for the lines which do not pass through the origin. Some lines pass through the point, some lines pass through a position which are cut by the line in the positive y-axis, and some lines cut the y-axis at the negative value. So there will be the formula which are different from the lines which pass through the origin. So in the next video we will be deriving the equations for those lines. See you soon in the next video, in which the expressions for the lines which do not pass through the origin will be made. And if you liked it, please give it a like. Do share it among your friends so that they can also be benefited out of this. And subscribe to my channel if you are new. So till next time, do take good care of yourselves, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.